the name Good Life Maps is that the thinking that there can be maps drawn by travelers who go certain area, and the maps can be helpful for others, but they never are fully the same thing as being there. They're just guidelines. They're just one person's view, trying to be objective, but it never fully is. Like in the map, there are choices. What is left out, what is there? Because if everything would be there, it would be useless. It would need to be as big as the territory. So it's a simplification always. But it also can be an art form. Like the old maps are really nice. There are like whales and ships drawn on the sea, or at least is the stereotypical view. I don't know if that actually actually was the case. But anyway, I've seen like some hand-drawn maps out of the farm area where I'm living now, and there is something really cool. There were no whales or reindeers drawn on the map, but still the like handcraft thing reminded that it used to be an art form. Like it needed the person with the skill to look at the scenery and draw it. There were no drones and airplanes for easy mapping and taking photographs from the air. So I think regarding like tips for good life, there also is no drone view that would bring the objective result that, okay, if you want to get from point A to point B, just tell to the navigator and it will tell you the shortest route. I think in like personal development and spiritual growth, we don't have that yet, at least. And the routes for people are different. So that's why I think it's worthwhile to study different maps and explore a lot. Like basically you could also go without any map. But I feel that because of the variety of paths people are taking, there are a lot of similarities. So often when reading about different people's opinions and different people paths, there are a lot of similarities. So maybe there is a common trait here. Maybe doing these things is useful for many people, but perhaps not for everybody. Perhaps not for you. And that's also something that I try to think when I'm doubting myself and like, does it make sense to start another YouTube channel with telling something about good life? That there is plenty of those already. But there are two sides of this, and one is, as I said, telling things my way might be for you a really nice way of grasping things. Like if it makes sense what I say, if it resonates, if it's like, yeah, I got a good feeling from listening to that guy, I'm gonna subscribe and see the next videos as well, then maybe that's a good way for you to get tips that actually bring some value for your life. And then on my side, if that happens, that's very rewarding. And on the other hand, just having this creative outlet, like doing videos, writing texts, shooting photographs and sharing them, that's already valuable. So I can kind of make it as an art project of crystallizing what I'm finding valuable myself, and then on the other side, people might find it valuable, and if not, then there are plenty of other inspiration sources to choose from. And sometimes what I've also noticed is that the times change. Sometimes I've been following one person a lot, or reading their books, and I still have a strong appreciation there, but it doesn't resonate so much with the things that I'm dealing with in my life at the moment. So I think for different journeys, you might need a different map maker to follow or get inspiration from, because maybe they traveled very similar terrain in that part of their journey, but now you've taken another turn, you're heading somewhere different, so you might look for new guides. So I'm happy if you found to these videos. Let's see what's coming up in the future ones. Thanks for watching.